SPY's going up a little bit in the pre-market. Interesting. BTC bounced back. That little hole yesterday. Let's see here. Oh yeah, nice. We do one SD run yesterday. Yes, he did. Found a little support here on the first standard deviation. Bounced back up. Now, boom, there we are. Back on top of the center of the weekly range. That's always good. Was noticing this too on the, where's that, 90-minute little projection from the beginning of the move. That's why people are like, why do you use that? Well, I don't know. You tell me why we use the freaking distribution models. There's a good reason why. Whether it be like a long-term projection, like here on the 90-minute, or even shorter, even on these little moves, you'll see why these moves stop. Then you start this projection back here, you can just see how this distribution is respected. You know, when people wonder where these wicks are going, do I need to post more charts? I mean, right? It's ridiculous. This is why we love this stuff. This is why we love this stuff. When everybody else is wondering, there's no wonderment here. We know what's going on. Volatility's crashed too on the 90-minute. Starting to expand. Just a little bit. Negatively correlated. But from up here, yeah, contraction. So it's good. Be different if, yeah, one of these volatility candles were actually above about 50 or 60. Be the other way around. This thing would be pulling back. But it's not. Let me see something here. Our beautiful little indicator. See if I can. There it is. Let's move this. You know what? Let's see this down move. Let's see here. Yeah. And when people are looking for like data sets and stuff, support and resistance, it's foolishness. It's foolishness. There's a reason. It's not freaking data sets of candles. That's for damn sure. You know, I mean, mean reversion. All right, you start this projection, bam, right here, we got a wick right back up to the mean. So yeah, good stuff. Yesterday I was looking on the 4-hour, seeing this hidden bull div right here playing out. Boom, boom. Took a little while to start, but yeah, now you've got a freaking outlier on the Z-score going through the confidence intervals on the top side. There's no div. Let me see here. Yeah, there's no div though. There's no div on the top side at all on anything, which is always good. Volatility's contracting, negatively correlated. That's always wonderful to see. Variance is just shagging around, doing what variance does. Let's see. Anything else sticking out? Let's see what happened with the daily. Yeah, that daily bull div. I mean, this was bound to get a little jump here. All the fishers are turned up too. And there was bull div on every indicator that I use for divergence. The predictors to the top side, and daily volatility is contracting, negatively correlated. So we're just having fun. Price action's just walking around. Doesn't appear anything's really expanding. Just going to run through these higher time frames real quick. When do we get a... Let me see here. Where's my crosshairs? What the heck is going on? Well, 31st, huh? Yeah, just got this bad boy. No problem on the 2-day, 3-day. What is going on with... There we go. Yeah, closed today. We get a new 3-day candle. And the 3-day is actually expanding, positively correlated. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this thing pop, right? Bull div here too. Bull div. Bull div on the 3-day. What did that 2-day look like? Yep, same thing. Yeah, there's bull div on all these higher time frames. For sure. Nothing really on the weekly. The weekly is... let's see here. Yeah, there's no divergence on the weekly. The Z score is slowly pulling out of the bottom of the range here.
Anyway, hey Bilbo, can I ask you to look at one thing too? Can you look at oil?
Yeah, man, I heard what did I read? I read something on social media this morning.
I mean, there's UCO as a symbol, or you got, I don't know which one you look at, USO or USD. What is that there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Just if you don't mind, I appreciate it.
Let's see here. Yeah, what's crude at? $90 a barrel. Joy. Let's
Yeah,
see.
right.
Hmm. Yeah, those. Let me go up here. Let's see what this freaking chart looks like on a weekly. Definitely returns oscillator setting up some hidden bear. But I'll tell you what, this Z score is pretty low.
Yeah.
See what happens with this volatility this week. The predictors to the downside, DLP is starting to let's see. Variance is super low. Whatever next move is probably going to be a banger, whether it's to the top side or to the downside.
Because of the variance so low.
Yeah, yeah. When you get the variance down here, you're waiting. You're waiting for a
Yeah.
nice little pop. When it's kind of like just hovering around up here around 1.5 or 2. It's not usually a lot of big moves. And obviously on a weekly, you want to see these powerful outliers for sure. Considering how low this Z score is, I'll tell you what, if crude goes down here and closes a weekly candle at a lower low, even right around like 83, 84 or something, it's going to set up some bull div and maybe a bounce off the zero mean.
Mhm. Okay.
I don't want to see that. I want the bears to take oil and shove that shit down to like $50 a barrel. I remember when fucking crude was crashing. I was sitting there watching it live, and when it went negative, I
Yeah.
was I wanted to fucking buy so bad, and I was just like, I am not touching this firecracker. This thing's a nightmare right now. What is gonna happen?
He did the same shit back '01 and '06, man.
Right.
From 20 to 150 back to 20.
Mhm. Yeah, crazy shitcoin crypto moves. It's just oil.
Mhm.
So yeah, Europe's hurting, huh?
Oh yeah, hardcore, man.
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. It's always the people that suffer. Why these fucking idiots play their little games
Yep.
for world domination. Be like, put me in a room with all these world leaders just for an hour. I just
That'd
want
be
to.
nobody left.
I just want to talk. That's all.
Just want-
I want to talk to him with my sock puppets. You're a bunch of idiots. Why, for God's sakes? This has been going on forever. The royal family still running shit. Everybody's like, oh no. It's like, okay, whatever. There's an elite group of idiots that are causing all this chaos, as they usually do. Just like trading, we need indicators to tell us their next move. So we like to be ahead of things here at Alpha Trading. Let's see. All right, let's get more local here on the 4 hour. Yeah, this 4 hour's definitely got some bull div. Yeah, crude's probably gonna pop here. At least today, intraday. What's this 90-minute look like? It's already moving. Yeah, let me mess with this distribution. No div. The div was on just Fisher. Let's see here. Let me pull this up on the 90 like I did for. Back this baby up. Okay, where are you? Back into the distribution she goes. on this longer projection. Let me see here. What's this look like up here? There we go. Back up inside the 95.4. So yeah,
Yeah.
like we just to follow up with like yesterday, just talking about the probabilities. Oh, is it raising hell? What time is it? Wake up, neighbors. It's time. So of course it pulls back in. Doesn't close a candle outside the 99.7 Laplace. And for anybody new watching, listening right now, it's all about the probabilities. There's literally a 99.7% chance these candles were not going to close outside this range. Did we get a couple wicks outside? Yeah, but they pulled back, right? They pulled back immediately. And once you see that being respected, I'm looking at the 95.4 level because there's a 95.4% chance candle closes back up inside that range, right? Trying right now, this 90-minute candle. It's got an hour left, hour and 6 minutes. So we'll see. That's what we love about the probabilities. And once you get back up here, get a little standing back up inside the 95.4, then you're looking at the 68.3% range, right? There's a 68.3% chance price action gets back up in that range, which with Laplace is a lot tighter, lot tighter of a range. Normal distribution is a lot wider on the first standard deviation normal distribution, which is the 68.3% range. So the percentage probability levels are the same between Laplace distribution and normal distribution, but normal distribution has standard deviation levels. Laplace, it's just a percentage level. So yeah, that's what we're looking for now. Based on crude to get back up here. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Let's see by the end of the day, see this thing go up a couple points. Yep, exactly what it would be at. 92.1. Close. I can see that happening. It's just 45 looking like. Yeah, the 45 is getting spent though. I do like the volatility expanding, so positively correlated. Yeah, this thing's definitely set up to move to the top side. All the fishers are running.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. What's this variance doing here? Yeah, okay, so on the 15, we're above the zero mean. All the fishers are cooking, starting to drop into trend. Volatility is expanding, positively correlated.
Yes, yeah.
You can see on these 15-minute candles too, it's busting out of this 68.3 range, right? We got a wick to the 95.4, got a wick to the, I love showing this shit. Is there something to it? Yeah, there's something to it. Then you get a wick right to the 99.7, pull back inside the 95.4 for new people. This is why you get big wicks. It's all probabilities. That's why we focus on this stuff. Gives you good insight on what's really going to happen. Because like I said, you see all these wicks on these 15-minute candles. A lot of these candles ended up closing inside the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Why? Because there's a 68.3% chance they do. So right now we're working these higher levels. When I see this on a 15-minute, I can immediately go and look. I bet this is dropping into trend, and it's starting to. It's not trending yet. If we can continue this volatility expansion, let's see. Yeah, it's trying. It is trying to move. Nice steady decline on the DLP on the bottom side. That's always nice. Yeah, it created some bull div too. Let's see here. Where was that left? I tell you what, too, from back here, yeah. All these points are bull div, and this baby's up above the zero mean. I like this on the 15-minute. I would definitely be taking some topside scalps if I had to.
Yeah, that's how I'm playing it on the long side right now myself. So that's why I'm asking. I just wanted to see your way you break it down.
Yeah.
The more
Yep.
I watch your we do this, is the more I understand what the hell we're actually looking at.
Right. Yep. And like at the beginning of the trading day, right? I'm looking at the higher time frames. I want to see like here in what 4 minutes. I want to see how the daily chart changes. Let me go back over to SPY real quick. Where are you? There you are. Let's see. This is the 15-minute close. Yeah, randomness. Lots of random price action. There we go. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, there's a lot of bull div on these intraday time frames here. Let me see something. PB2. Where are you, PB2? Let's see here. This is where in the world have you disappeared to? This new PB2 will not populate on freaking traditional markets? Hmm. And it should be. I'll deal with that later. Although I want to throw a freaking. Let me see here. I'm gonna spy. What time frame did I have that on? Yeah, the 90. Whoops. Make sure. Okay. 90-minute, huh? Let's see here. PB2. Yeah, little rejected off the reverse mean right there on the 90-minute. Boop, 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 tumble. For everybody doesn't understand why. That's the why. Let's back this up. Let me see here. Let's do a little quick measurement. 15. Go to 15 bars. Although this is traditional. It's going to be more than that. For sure. Yeah. Probably going to be more like 40. Let's see. Yeah. It's one thing about traditional markets, man. Sometimes you really got to. Come on, baby. Yeah, what am I, 90 minutes? Come on. There we go. Give me a second here. Boom. One more. There we go. That's what I want to look for. Yeah, so here's SPY. Okay. So yeah, that move took it right down to the edge of the distribution. 99.7. Now let's see. Definitely pre-market, it's above the SPY's probably going to pop today. Even if it's just a little bit of relief, who knows? But you can see how it rejected off the reverse mean right there. Totally. But boom. Literally closed the last 90-minute candle yesterday above. And then pre-market, of course, boom, having a little pop. Not big. Not big at all, but it is there. Now we are open. Let's see here real quick. Bitcoin, relax for a second. Let's check this out. Where are we? We open on the top side of the 68.3. Oh, no. No, we didn't. My bad. Actually, it's underneath here. Yeah, we're right at the top. Here's the bottom. Okay, 396. Tight daily range for SPY. How tight? It's like about a buff. So definitely tight. Gonna move. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I mean, we are above the center of the monthly, though. All right. Pulled back up. Closed yesterday below. Pre-market, it's back up above. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. That's an important area. No doubt about it. When we're talking monthly. And obviously, we're going to get a new one to close today. I'll be checking that out. correct? Yeah, 31st. Good. Yeah.
Well, they're taking them down now. The futures are ripping down, so I think they're going to shake everybody out, and I think this thing trickles up.
What's Nasdaq doing? Nasdaq's up a little bit.
Facebook's up like $10. I don't know if something came out and it just ripped up.
Soul.
Market is up in there, so I don't know.
Isn't that interesting? Let me turn on the CPM. Come on, you big coded indicator. I forget. I think it was like 1,200 lines of code. Yeah, 1,200. I don't know how they do it. I do not know. I cannot stare at lines of code like that. I go blind. So yeah, all these the power mean band on the 90, boy, it's just disgusting looking. Sure, the dailies or the 4 hours probably I'll flip to. Yeah, it's starting. Yeah, nothing on any of these charts looks good. Barely. I mean, we're below the reverse Fisher. Yeah, you can see that pump. I mean, it looked just like Bitcoin, right? I mean, we had this cross, wave turning Fisher. Boom. The bears are like, the sellers are like, are these buyers for real? Let's find out. Yeah, pretty weak. Pretty weak, apparently. See on the weekly. I mean, God, we got back up above. Got back up above. And it works both ways, right? You get the cross down, go right back up. Buyers testing the sellers. Sellers are like, yeah, we're here. We're still here. Thank you. We're going to use you for liquidity now. Down she goes. What's in the cards? What's in the cards? We're going to drop down. Lots of The 15-minute slip and slide.
Exactly what it is right now.
Yeah, this will be rough. Yeah, that predictor's flipping too. We'll see. It's all gonna depend on this area. Will the center of this monthly hold? There's definitely buying going on there, but yeah, the sellers are probably gonna overpower it, I would imagine.
Well, at 9:25 my time, Bill, well, the RMLRs both mine went red on the futures, on the mini S&P futures, and it's spot on.
Right.
Minute by minute by minute.
Yeah, I
Thank
mean,
God I can't go less than a minute on my charts, because if I was looking at 30 seconds, man.
yeah, it's like pre-market. This thing went right up to the daily range and rejected.
Yep, turn right there.
Bam. Boop. Let's come down now. Yeah, you close some 15-minute candles below this area. I mean, we're probably going to be down here at 392 area real quick. I mean, that's what they'll do. They'll run this thing right to the bottom of the volatility range, which is past first standard deviation. Excuse me, God, coffee giving me hiccups. What the heck? Second cup. Made the first pot this morning, and I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I didn't put in enough. I didn't grind up enough bean. I took one drink and was like, what is this shit? Airline coffee? Get rid of this crap.
Airline coffee.
Crappy. Give me some strong shit. I don't have a lot of hair, but when I drink really strong coffee, my hair stands up. I like it. Yeah, the markets, man. I can tell everybody listening one thing for sure. At some point, the market will turn around. There you go. There's your signal. All this rejection of the bottom, you want to see the reverse mean working as support. You want to see bounce to the top side. And this is important too. I mean, we're on the 90-minute right here, right? We rejected. Let's see what happens right here. We're right back at the reverse mean, which is right around the center of the monthly range. It's wild how all this stuff, it all just manages to work itself out. And no matter what you're looking at with all these indicators, you start to see all this continuity, and you're like, oh my goodness, man, this stuff works good together. Yeah, it does. Works real good together. And I'm not tooting our own horn. We don't have to. The indicators speak for themselves. That's why we just wait. People come, they see. The ones that know, they start kicking ass. It's what we want. It's what we want. It's like the $6 million man trying to build the $6 million trader. Give him some bionic shit and let him rip. Go take care of all the bad guys, all the YouTube Jimmies. Oh man. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, this is definitely the spot. We get below that reverse mean on the 90 or here on the VRE and start closing these candles below the center of the monthly. This thing's gonna rip down. Can manage to find support here. Probably gonna pop. Probably gonna pop. We're right here in this monthly range. It's a no-brainer. I mean, does it always happen? No, but here we are, last day of the month, right? Had a nice pump. Where do we find ourselves on the closing day? I mean, literally dead at the center of the monthly range. Yes, there is something to all this. There is something to all this. Very powerful. These levels definitely get respected. For sure. And yeah, man. We started the week. Boom. Right here. Right in the monthly range. So it's not surprising at all. Not surprising to see some buying coming in right here too. Because if they're going to defend an area, they don't want this thing to dump out anymore, and they better. You know what? Let's take a quick peek. Let's see where this new monthly range is going to be. Let's have fun. Let's see here. So on the monthly, let's pop on a daily real quick.
How do you determine that?
I'll show you. And it's just looking at, just working with it. September. So it's what I'll do. I'll start on a daily just to get like a macro look at it, because it's going to be a lot easier to try to determine if you're only looking at 31 candles, or if we're in traditional markets, whatever it is. What is it, 20, 21 or something, depending. But I'll throw up a couple verticals here. We know this is the last day to day. And so what I'm looking for is like, where was all the volatility? And God, look at this candle right here, in this daily freaking candle. I would say probably 60-40 to the downside if I'm just looking at it. So that's going to pull the fucking center of the range down. It's a little harder in traditional markets because you do have these freaking gaps. But that being said, I'm looking at wicks. I'm looking at wicks for sure. You can see there's a lot right. There's stuff right here. Right? There's a lot of volatility right here. I would probably put the center of the new monthly range right around 418, probably. It's going to be a bigger range than it was last month, I would imagine. What was that percentage? Let me see here real quick. I think it was about 3%. Yep. Yeah, I'll tell you what. 3%, huh? Might stay about the same, actually. Might stay about the same. So if we're looking at that, let's see here. What I say? About 418. Yeah, right in here. Let me see something real quick. Yeah. Yeah, maybe like 407 to 421. No, not that far. Could be looking at right about there. Maybe a little lower on the center. Maybe more like 415. But in this range right here. This range right here. If it wasn't for this big daily candle, I would be moving this up. Because we did have a nice move. We did have a nice move. But then, if you just pull this down to a 4-hour, there we go. All right, let's see here. Now it's a lot easier to look at. And now, when I look at the 4-hour, what I just like kind of saw on the daily, this is reinforcing it. You can see this. I mean, this is pretty powerful volatility to the downside where everything else. Yeah. And I like this area right here. Got the candle close right there. But yeah, I'll always look for opposing wicks, right? I look for areas where you just take one look and you're like, yep, there's a lot of volatility in this area right here. And you can see what happened, right? I mean, we get this drop right down through it. The buyers come in and push up above that area, and look what happened. Man, them sellers were just like, no, wham, just slammed it down. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to my guns. Top side like 420, bottom side 410-ish. This area right here, nice big, probably another 3% monthly range. It's a lot easier on a continuous market, but yeah, even more reason that I'm looking at these wicks, and you can just see. I mean, it's just like nobody. No, it's just nobody wanted to play. It's a lot of lonely souls in here getting wrecked. And that's just using the indicator for years now. Just take one look, and I can kind of get a good idea where it's going to be. I'm really good on dailies. Gets a little harder when you move up to the macro time frames, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. You could just go, boom, weekly. All right. Weekly. Yep, same. I'll tell you what, the weekly though, it's a little more balanced out. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. I still like that read though, for sure. Yeah. I'm going to stick to it. And let's see here. Yeah, now we're popping back up. So we got to down through the monthly
Minis
range.
are ripping. Futures are ripping. Wow.
Yeah.
Shakeout. Beautiful.
There was definitely a lot of buying. Now it's back up above the new daily too. Yeah. And are we going to get back up above this? Because this is the weekly S1 here, stuck the green dot line here. So, I mean, you start closing some candles above here, you're going to make a push for this weekly range, really last day of the month, huh? Because that weekly range obviously it's not going anywhere until the Friday close. So, doesn't matter if the monthly changes or not. So yeah, that new monthly is going to pop in. And usually when you get towards these macro closes, price action is going to make a run to that area. It just always happens. Always happens. Definitely. Well, tries to make a run back to that range, just like what just happened to the monthly. We get towards the end of the month, price action just rips right back down, gets back into that range. So it would not shock me at all to see by the end of the week this price action run right back up here again. Right? And it will also, it's going to be, if this were to get to the top of the weekly range this week, it's going to be right at the bottom of the new monthly. I'm telling you, this 410, in between 410, 420 area, it's going to be important. You can get up above that area. Hell, we could come out of this thing. But of course, oh God, the economies are pretty fucked up right now. So who knows what's going to happen? That's when they really take advantage of everybody, right? Everybody's like, no, shouldn't be investing right now. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of blood in the street, man. You sure about that? Especially when it's your own, right? There's a very rich man that said that once. Buy, buy, buy. When everybody's flipping. When everybody's panic selling, I'm freaking buying. When everybody's longing the top, I'm selling. That's the plan anyway, right? Use them as liquidity. Okay, so we know what's going on there. What's BTC? Yeah, acting. It's definitely above its weekly. Is BTC going to drag traditional markets out of the hole here? I wouldn't doubt it. Now, let's go back over here. BTC on. Time frame on weekly and longer. There we go. 90-minute variance is turning up. Hidden bull div. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Like it. Yeah, and that's at 90-minute. Yes, and if you are watching this, yes, I love the 90-minute. Where in the heck is my little, there it is up here. Okay. Baby on here. Actually, no. That's right. Do I got the predictor color on? No, I don't. That's kind of bearish though, man. I don't like that candle. Yeah, it really doesn't make any sense, which is telling me I like that other projection, right? You can really see how it's being respected where these shorter ones, nah, not really, man. There we go. That's a projection that's being respected. I mean, considering all you got to do is look at it. So yeah, let's see what happens when this gets back up here. About 550. Another $150. See if it can close the candle outside the 95.4, right? This is all probabilities. You can see it did it over here a couple times, but I'm telling you, man, that's just, it's the math is strong. The math is strong. You get out here, you're pretty much look at it as being in no man's land. No man's land. Volatility was just zero. Definitely trending. Definitely trending. And this is when you get your volatility contracting negatively correlated. This usually ebb and flows into an expansion positively correlated. Predictor's already telling you we're trending to the top side. See if it can continue. Variance is starting to turn up, but it is negatively correlated. But I'm telling you, there's hidden bull on. Let's see. Returns oscillator and Z-score. You can see as this price starts to move up, correlation's changing on that variance too. Just flip positive. Here comes the DLP. And that's the thing. There was no divergence on the top side at all on anything. That's always good. Holy crap, I just found something interesting. Man. I got my riding jeans on. It's cold this morning. Freaking rode the motorcycle home last night in the dark. Yeah, I'm covered in bugs. Didn't even realize it. No wonder the dog was licking my leg. Bug juice. Here we go. Almost had some possum juice. Almost hit a possum last night. Little ugly bastards. He would have deserved it. Let's see. All right. Anything anybody want to look at? I know P-Funk wants to look at something.
Well, I got a whole bunch of charts in there. I'm good. I was
I,
taking Micron. I was buying Micron calls all yesterday. I got a great average. I'm back in the money finally.
yeah, how did that, was that
I
what we were
bought that
yesterday?
guy top ticked it. When he came out and gave me the call, they were trading at 80 cents. I started buying them at 55, 48, 41, and 38, and they're around 45 now. So
Hmm,
that's why I told you I always try to wait a little bit because the
yeah,
market got crushed. You know what I mean? So I just waited for it to come down. I just bought them when they got lower.
nice.
You know. But I like where Micron's at now. If you look at the hourly on it, you look at the day, 10 minute, 1 minute, I like where it's at right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what was that, MU? Yep. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Where are you? There you are. Yeah. Ooh, trying to get back up inside the 95.4.
That's what I'm trying to see. Wait for it to get up. I think it's, I think
Mhm.
it can see 57.5, 58. That's where I'm kind of got my sellers on options. So kind of a lotto play. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not
No.
like I'm betting the farm on somebody else's advice.
Yeah, it definitely looks good. I mean, you got this bull div here too on the 90
Yeah.
minute. All the fishers are turned up. DLP, nice little reduction there. Yeah, this thing looks like it's going to fly here in a second. Especially volatility's at zeros on the 90 minute. It totally just contracted off a cliff from what? 36. That ain't that bad. But this, if this volatility expands, what do we got? How much time left?
Yeah.
Hour and 6. God, didn't we just look at the 90 minute? Hmm.
It's crazy though how fast those options move, man. Obviously, you're more of an option guy, obviously, than I mean,
Yeah, the dailies, Jesus.
I can't imagine making markets and options. I mean, I know I did it in penny stocks too, but it must be insane because of how fast it moves.
Lose your hair real fast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, mine went gray at 27, so
Yeah, yeah,
I
man.
still have it though.
For sure.
I don't give
I
a
think,
fuck if it's purple.
yeah, I think at 40 I could grow a silver beard.
Yeah,
It's just straight silver. It's like,
that's
okay,
yeah.
let's keep that shaved. You are not that old. You just look it. You just look it. Who's all in here? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it wasn't trading, it was women, by the way.
Same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Same thing. No offense to any women out there.
I talked to a guy, married, 3 daughters, and both his dogs are females. He's like, I'm in estrogen heaven. I
Yeah,
said, oh my God, my man.
I got a
Well,
wife, a daughter, and 3 girl cats. I gotcha.
you're
Same.
right there.
Yeah, they all menstruate at the same time.
Shit. Right? Oh, good. At least you know when.
Yeah, it's a
I'm,
no-win.
I got a business trip I got to go on. I'll be back in, let's say 5 days.
Yeah, about
Mellow
it.
out 5 days. Jesus.
Anyway, hey, thanks for looking at that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. What I wanted to look at. Soul's got a little life. What are we on? 90 minutes. Solana's having an outlier to the top side. Let's check this out. Let's check this little booger out. Hold on. Let's drag this up. Yeah. This recent one. Where are you? Man, sometimes fucking. There it is. Slow drag and drop. Whoop. There we go. Okay. Yeah, not up at the 95.4 yet. Still, yeah, we'll figure this out. We're working on this thing. Let's see what happened with this down move. Yeah, it's trying to mean revert right now. Okay. Yeah, and that's when people are looking for, like, how people are trading traditional TA. Well, there's some nice resistance here, boy. If we can close some candles above there, we could get a breakout. That's the whole thing too. When these people are drawing trend lines, right? Like something like this. I don't even have to tell you. I mean, this thing's probably riding the distribution. You got people throwing trend lines on it. And they're saying, well, if we close the candle above there, we're probably going to get a breakout. Hey, clown, that's a 95.4% Laplace distribution range. So, that being said, you might want to look at this a little differently because there's a 95.4% chance that price action is going to go the other way. Even you close a candle above there, we'll see what happens. I'm telling you, the probabilities are going against you. And that's why breakout traders, pattern traders just get wrecked. Just get wrecked. It's not supposed to do that. YouTube Jimmy said that's a good way to trade. It's like, yeah, man, well, it's about as good as fractals. The fractals. I mean, what the fuck? Really, people? Come on, man. Come on, man. But then here we are with our RMLR with past price action predicting the future mean of log returns. Fractal? No. Let's see. But yeah, you can see this down move on Sol, man. It went right up pretty much almost to the edge of the distribution. Mean reverting. Good stuff. Yeah, and the volatility is just crushed. Trending to the top side. What's the 4-hour on Sol look like? Let's see. Oh, yeah, the 4-hour. That 4-hour shot. Whoops. Shot down. Now, whoop. Right back to the top side of the 68.3. I want to move this, though. Let's see. One candle. Yeah. 95.4, huh? We love that 95.4. Let me back this all the way up. Let's take one peek. Doing. Okay. Yeah. So we start dropping, hit the 95.4. Nice wick right to the bottom side of the 68.3. Kicked it back down. That was kind of probably a no-brainer that we were going to bust through this 95.4. Didn't last long. Here we are again. What would it mean, revert? 36.3. Interesting. Let's look. It's a 4-hour. Jeez. Yeah, that Z-score's through the roof. Through the roof. There's no div, though. And everything looks strong. The thing about the Z-score is, which we all know, this isn't your grandma's RSI, right? We all know what happens. These indicators, they don't hang out long. They don't snake around like Stokes and RSI up in what these people call like, overbought, oversold areas. Is there any such thing as that? No, man. Good God. And then when something's overbought, that they think that it's overbought, they sell. When something's overbought, what are you doing? People are buying. Hammer it. That's the problem with traditional TA. It's not giving you any insight. That Stoke and RSI is just going to freaking snake around right up in that area, not giving you any actionable intel at all. None. None, none, none. But then you got the returns oscillator, right? And the Z-score. Volatility, entropy. Oh my God. It's a match made in heaven. Okay, Solana, what are you doing on the daily? The daily looks good. God, is Solana late summer coming on here? This daily chart actually looks pretty damn good. Not gonna lie. Entropy and volatility, the predictors to the top side. Volatility's contracting, negatively correlated. You got bull div on everything. The low length fisher. That's where I'm looking for div. All right, there it is right there. Same with returns oscillator, same with Z-score, same with DLP. Although, maybe not on DLP. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Maybe right at the end right here. Yep. There's bull div. Okay, so it's everywhere. A little more of a long term on Z-score. Oh, God, I almost said RSI. Returns oscillator. Okay. 15-minute just chugging along. Let's take that off so we can see some price action. You know what? Let me turn that back on. Let's move this way up. Now let's take a peek here. Where would I want to start this? Oh, I'm dragging it all the way. Come on. Hop. There we go. Okay, let's see here, folks. 95.4% chance it's not going to close above there. Boop. 95.4% chance it's not going to close above there. 95.4%. You get me, people? Do we understand how this works? It's all probabilities, man. That's all we're basing anything on. It's probabilities. So when you're up here, right, at this point, unless you're going to close a candle, but you start closing candles above this 95.4, that you got to be careful, right? Because there's a massive pull on that to get that back into that percentage range. So you got to be real careful. You know, I'm up here bumping around. How many people trading traditional TA are getting into longs? Because they don't know, right? Because they don't know. A lot, I'm sure. That's why we like to know where price action is in the distribution of returns. Gives you a little insight what you should be doing. More just like warning signs. Hey, man. Yeah. Proceed at your own risk, man. Could get dangerous up in there. But all right. That's enough. Let's keep an eye on these markets. Let's see what happens with SPY today and Bitcoin. I mean, to be honest, it looks like Sol's going to drag Bitcoin. Bitcoin going to drag SPY. Could it happen? It's happened before. Let it happen. Just let it happen. Let's go. Bitcoin to 100K. You see Bitcoin at 100K, you're going to see SPY at about 600 probably. Maybe higher, actually. All right, guys. We'll be
Thanks,
back.
Bill.
Yep, no problem. We'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Or, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you guys.